I'm Jane.
I'm Ann.
And today we are not cooking anything out of our, oh, this is the wrong book. This is another book. Our Prevent and Reverse Heart Disease cookbook. We are cooking something that we love to eat.
And it, surprisingly, when we have it often, people don't know how to eat them.
Yeah.
So, and it's so easy.
They're artichokes. Artichokes, occasionally people have them like on pizza, but they don't have an artichoke on their pizza, or they have it in a pasta dish or what have you. But we love to have them as a whole food. This looks like something the dinosaurs would eat. It's so prickly and fibrous, so there's some things that you have to do to get it ready to cook.
And the first thing you do is you get a knife. This just happens to be the first one I could find here. And you cut off
the end,
and you cut it evenly, because if you cut it at an angle, you want your artichoke to be able to sit upright on your plate. And then, believe it or not, the thing that Jane and I love the most is the heart.
Well, this is part of the
But this is really part of the heart. So we cook this, and then we sneak it into ourselves.
Yeah,
later.
it's sort of it's the pot. It's the treat for the chef. So they take off the stem, and then
you get some scissors, and you cut. You don't have to do this, but it makes it such a nice presentation. And there are little prickly things on the end, so you don't have to hit them.
Maybe I should show. Each leaf has like a little spike on the end of it, so it's prickly right there. And so if you cut the end off, it just makes it not as prickly when you're eating the leaves after it's been cooked.
Doing this is reminds me a little, I don't mind folding napkins. And so it's sort of like folding napkins, just to go around and do this.
Hosting thing to do.
And then what you do, when you get close to the end, you take a kind of a good knife and you just cut that off so it looks like this. So this is just such a beautiful presentation now.
Okay, I'm with you. Can I use this? All right, so now we're going to put these in the cook pot on high, boiling for about, how long would you say?
You got to. Oh, and we've got to make sure that these get in too, Jane.
Oh, plop, plop, yeah.
Woo! They are the treat.
So they're cooked for an hour.
And the thing is, the little stems never make it, so any guests get to have them because Jane and I eat them first.
So what should we do for an hour?
I don't know.
Oh, it's been an hour. It's been an hour.
I have to tell you, as Jane's getting the artichokes out of the pot, and it takes a second to drain them.
I'm going to drain them over here.
Jane and Brian live next door to us. And it's been since the three children were little. They had their birthdays at our house. And it just so happens that one of our Jane's favorite food is artichokes. And so I always had them as a specialty for her. But Cryle, Jane's oldest, has always been the most picky eater. And so over the years, she saw artichokes and tasted them. But on their birthdays, they have them at our house, and they always get to choose what food they want. And I was stunned on Kyle's 13th birthday when the first food that she wanted was artichokes, which is to say, have faith that children will change what they like.
Okay, and I'll rinse these under cold water so we can touch them. These are the stems. They come right off there. They're so... You eat the whole thing. You go.
Oh, so good.
Some people want to dip this in like sunscreen, I mean butter, or they want to dip it in like some sort of hollandaise or some other sort of melted chapstick. But don't seal the flavor of this inside all that stuff. Just taste it on its own. So good. But the way you eat an artichoke is each leaf comes off and there's a little bit of flesh. That's it. You only get a little teeny bit per leaf.
And as you get into them, the little leaves get bigger, and you just do this.
But the amount of it's just that tiny bit of nutrition at the tip. Who do you think invented this was a food? All right, so we're gonna eat down to the heart right now in high speed, okay? All right, I'm down to, the leaves are getting
Really fat.
Well, you're in the fat part, but mine have gotten to they're getting really close to the heart. So when you get down here, they can almost come off in a clump, like this. And this is a very spiky center. So take that out. It's like a valve or something that goes one way. The ends here are still really tasty.
Actually, Jane, this is really good.
No, Ann.
You got rid of that. It's so good.
You don't want to swallow that.
No, but you do.
Okay.
You at the end of it. That's what's good.
I mean, a millimeter of that. That's small. So here's the heart. This is the most sensational part. And this, if you can see up close here, this is like hair. It truly is like hair. And you want to go to the edge of the heart and just sort of shave the hair off. It usually comes off in just clumps. Maybe because this one's not totally cooled yet, but it comes off. And once the hair has been removed, this is like every single bite we're having has a little bit of the heart on it. But once you get the hair off this section, you can eat the whole heart, and it makes this usually comes off really easily. I don't know why. I'm having a hard time with this one. But once you get the hair off and you can eat it in one big bite, my tongue, it's almost like it's got a flavor I've never tasted before in nature. It's delicious. Not umami, but I just, like when you inhale, it's mercurial. All right, so this is the heart of the artichoke. You can buy a can of artichoke hearts, and they're salty or briny, and they've not been cleaned the way that you would yourself.
But they're not.
This is A+.
That's
good.
Delicious.
So, are you near the heart? Oh, you're taking too long.
Come on. I can't. I have to eat it slowly because it's so good.
All right.
Now some people dip it in things, each thing.
No, but it's so good on its own. All right, go make some artichokes yourself. Try them plain. Eat the tips of each of the leaves once it's cooked for an hour until it's soft. Shave the hair off the heart. Here.
Oh, and you know,
thank you.
Wait, the other thing, Jane, is this is a really fun dish to have when you have guests that you want to sort of make it a nice long evening, because it does take some time.
But you don't eat, I mean, you don't get that much food in your belly because it's all leaf.
And you always have a big bowl in the center of the table so people can put there.
You feel a bit savage. I love it. Okay. Thank you. Bye.